I invite Marcin Kautsch from Suka Beskida Hospital in Poland. Marcin, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you. But I'm just wondering that since we have something like 8 minutes, whether we should just do that or we should just, have the panel discussion.
Well, I think we'll be okay with the panel discussion. There's been lots of Q&A. How about you just take us through maybe some of the key points of your presentation? It'd be great to hear maybe at least just the framework. If you could just take maybe 5 minutes, would that be okay?
Well, let's see then. Could I have the next slide, please?
Thank you, Marcin.
Right, so the Sucha Beskidzka Hospital is located in Poland and south of Poland. This is slightly bigger than an average hospital in Poland. Here we have some data. As we are running out of time, I'm not going to spend time on that. Next slide, please. Can I have the next slide? Hello? Thank you. So our project was very heavily dependent on the need. So we were trying to understand what really is needed. We knew that we need to do the renovation of the hospital, the renovation of a ward by ward. Though we wanted to make sure that this is just a renovation, as in the past, but it is very much dependent on what people actually wanted from us. And we did that first of all through our internal meeting, but then we also consulted the patients, consulted the staff. We have lots of consultation also outside of the hospitals. We did a survey that you can see here on the right. So all in all, I would say that we spent quite enormous amount of time on understanding what we should be doing. And I think that that was very innovative, because usually when you do the renovation, you just simply say, okay, we need to have it black, or we need to have it lighter, or we need to purchase something. And in this case, we're first of all trying to understand what we really need. Next slide, please. Right, we wanted to the renovation not to be just as any other. We wanted to make sure that there's minimal disruption in what we'll be experiencing, that this is economically efficient, that it will be sustainable, it will be future-proof, and that was what we were trying to incorporate in all our activities. Next slide, please. Right. We, of course, as everybody, prepared the statement of demand, and in the statement of demand, we focused on the issues that you can see here first, and the most important case was temperature and quality of air, then conditions in patient room, sanitary facilities, lighting, communication. This was the thing that we wanted to improve in this renovated ward. Next one, please. We also wanted to make sure that this is not just what we think, and this is just, we are so unique, so we need to do that. So we consulted with actually every single hospital, the county hospitals in the province of Małopolska, where we're located, and everybody that we talked to, and there were also some hospitals outside of our voivodeship, that yes, you're right. When you prepare the statement of demand, we can also sign that we share your need, and we think that what you're doing is also then to be replicable and done in other hospitals. Next one, please. We had quite an also intensive market consultation, but I would say intensive in the circumstances that we are in, and I think that we also have a similar case like in the Lithuania. So the central and eastern part of Europe is very is quite different to the other parts. That we have a very heavy and intensive control all the time. So we are a bit afraid of not passing the line or just doing something that would be then punished. So let's say for what we could expect, we were pretty pleased with the number of companies that got interested, with the meetings that we had with them. And actually, when you thought that we were done, The Business Finland is an institution that is trying to export Finland's know-how in business worldwide. That could we have another meeting, because there are some Finnish companies that want to share their offers to what you're doing. So we had something like an extra time, and we have this one. Next one, please. Right, and the solution is that we came up with this, maybe not something that is like I don't know, the Great Chinese Wall or Eiffel Tower. So you don't expect to see something that is very much different to what you would usually see. But we were able to include small scale changes, small scale innovation, and all in all, I think that we by putting all the small pieces together, we were able to make a change that is quite a big one. Next one, please. Yeah, here I can see the list of things that were done much different to that usually would be done. And if you combine them together, there's something that doesn't really happen in Poland. And you can see the pictures here of the renovated wall. Next one, please. Yeah, another one. So just pictures. Let us have another one. Right, and I think what is really important, I think that if I was to stress something, and as George asked me to do the highlights, I would say that two things were important. First of all, it was learning. So we learned about the need, and we spent a lot of time on learning what we are supposed to do. And it was like, entering the huge palace, the huge castle. So you're opening the door, you learn something, you can see another door. So you open them, there's a wow, there's another big room and another information. And it was like opening another door. So this was one important thing for us. We learned a lot. And the second is that I think that we can talk about some sort of the project offset. So because of we contacted so many people all over Europe, we were able to get in touch with different companies, institutions, that we hope that will be very profitable for us, because we made this network. We can now apply for new funds, new money, new ideas. So I think that it was really something that wouldn't have happened if we were not doing this the way we did. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Marcin. That was really absolutely fascinating. I'm glad we got to hear from your example as well. That is us for time. I want to thank everybody so much for being here today.